Africa, a land of mesmerizing landscapes and a rich tapestry of cultures, holds within its vast expanse stories of great civilizations that have risen, thrived, and ultimately vanished into the annals of history. These are the legends of the lost African civilizations, where mystery intertwines with history, and tales of grandeur echo through the ages. The enigmatic kingdom of Kush. In the heart of northeastern Africa, nestled along the banks of the Nile River, flourished the kingdom of Kush. This civilization, often overshadowed by its northern neighbor Egypt, was a powerhouse of culture, trade, and military might. The Kushites, as they were known, established their dominance around 1070 BCE after the fall of the New Kingdom of Egypt. Kush was rich in resources, particularly gold and iron, which fueled its economy and allowed it to build a powerful army. The kingdom's capital, Napata, became a center of worship and a hub of political power. The Kushite kings, known as the pharaohs of the 25th dynasty of Egypt, even ruled over Egypt for nearly a century, bringing a resurgence of ancient traditions and monumental architecture. One of the most fascinating aspects of Kushite civilization was their pyramids. Unlike the massive pyramids of Egypt, the Kushite pyramids were smaller but more numerous. These structures, located in the ancient city of Meroe, stand as a testament to the architectural ingenuity and spiritual fervor of the Kushites. However, the decline of Kush began around 300 CE, primarily due to internal strife and the rise of the Kingdom of Aksum. The resplendent city of Great Zimbabwe. In the southeastern part of Africa, the ruins of Great Zimbabwe stand as a silent witness to the grandeur of a civilization that once thrived between the 11th and 15th centuries. This city, located in present-day Zimbabwe, was the capital of the Kingdom of Zimbabwe and an important center of trade and culture. Great Zimbabwe is renowned for its impressive stone architecture, particularly the Great Enclosure, a massive elliptical stone wall that stands over 30 feet high and stretches more than 800 feet in circumference. The construction of these stone edifices without mortar is a testament to the advanced engineering skills of the builders. The city was a bustling trade hub, dealing in gold, ivory, and other goods, connecting Africa with distant lands such as China and Persia. The wealth generated from trade allowed the rulers of Great Zimbabwe to build a powerful state that controlled vast territories. However, by the late 15th century, the city was abandoned, likely due to overpopulation, environmental degradation, and shifting trade routes. The opulent Empire of Mali. Moving westward, we encounter the legendary Mali Empire, which emerged in the 13th century and reached its zenith under the reign of Mansa Musa, one of the wealthiest individuals in history. The empire's heartland lay along the fertile banks of the Niger River, and it encompassed parts of present-day Mali, Senegal, Guinea, and Niger. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is one of the most famous episodes in the history of the Mali Empire. His entourage reportedly included thousands of soldiers, attendants, and slaves, along with hundreds of camels carrying vast amounts of gold. This extravagant display of wealth had a profound impact on the regions he passed through, particularly Cairo, where his spending reportedly caused a significant devaluation of gold. The city of Timbuktu, under Mali's rule, became a center of learning and culture, housing the famous Sankore University and a vast collection of manuscripts. Scholars from across the Islamic world flocked to Timbuktu, making it a beacon of intellectual pursuit. Despite its wealth and cultural achievements, the Mali Empire eventually declined in the 15th century, weakened by internal conflicts and the rise of rival powers. The mysterious Kingdom of Aksum. In the Horn of Africa, the Kingdom of Aksum stands as one of the most powerful and enigmatic civilizations of the ancient world. Aksum emerged around the 1st century CE in what is now Ethiopia and Eritrea, growing into a significant trading empire that connected Africa with the Roman Empire, India, and beyond. Aksum's strategic location near the Red Sea allowed it to control trade routes and amass great wealth. The kingdom is perhaps best known for its towering stele, massive stone obelisks that served as royal tomb markers. The most famous of these, the Obelisk of Aksum, stands over 70 feet tall and is intricately carved with architectural features, showcasing the advanced craftsmanship of the Aksumites. One of the most enduring legends of Aksum is its association with the Ark of the Covenant. According to Ethiopian tradition, the Ark was brought to Aksum by Menelik I, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. The Church of St. Mary of Zion in Aksum is claimed to house the Ark, though this assertion remains a subject of much debate and fascination. The decline of Aksum began in the 7th century, largely due to the rise of Islamic powers that shifted trade routes away from the Red Sea, coupled with environmental changes that affected agriculture. Despite its fall, the legacy of Aksum endures, particularly in Ethiopian culture and history. The lost city of Carthage. On the northern coast of Africa, the city of Carthage emerged as a formidable power in the 9th century BCE. Founded by Phoenician settlers from Tyre, Carthage grew into a sprawling metropolis and a dominant force in the western Mediterranean. Its strategic location near modern-day Tunis allowed it to control maritime trade and establish colonies across the region. Carthage's wealth and influence made it a rival to the emerging Roman Republic, leading to a series of conflicts known as the Punic Wars. The most famous Carthaginian general, Hannibal Barca, is renowned for his audacious crossing of the Alps with his army and war elephants, posing a significant threat to Rome. Despite its military prowess and economic power, Carthage ultimately fell to Rome in 146 BCE after the Third Punic War. The city was razed, its population enslaved, and its territory annexed by Rome. However, the legend of Carthage and its indomitable spirit lived on, influencing Roman culture and leaving an indelible mark on history. The great city of Benin. In the dense rainforests of West Africa, the Kingdom of Benin flourished from the 11th century until its decline in the 19th century. The heart of this kingdom was Benin City, located in present-day Nigeria, which became famous for its sophisticated urban planning, artistic achievements, and military prowess. The Oba, or king, of Benin wielded absolute power and was considered divine. The city was renowned for its massive walls and moats, which provided formidable defense and stood as one of the largest earthworks in the world. The Benin bronzes, intricate plaques and sculptures made from brass, are some of the most exquisite artworks from Africa, showcasing the skill and creativity of Benin's craftsmen. Benin's wealth came from trade in ivory, pepper, and slaves, which it conducted with European powers such as Portugal and the Netherlands. However, by the late 19th century, the kingdom faced increasing pressure from British colonial expansion. In 1897, British forces invaded Benin, looted the city, and exiled the Oba, marking the end of the kingdom's sovereignty. The majestic city of Timbuktu. Returning to the Mali Empire, the city of Timbuktu deserves special mention for its extraordinary contribution to African and world history. Established in the 12th century, Timbuktu became a thriving center of trade, culture, and scholarship under the Mali and later the Songhai empires. Timbuktu's legendary wealth attracted traders from across the Sahara, dealing in gold, salt, and other commodities. However, it was the city's intellectual legacy that truly set it apart. The Sankor Madrasa, along with other madrasas and libraries, housed thousands of manuscripts covering subjects from astronomy to poetry. Scholars from across the Islamic world came to study and teach in Timbuktu, making it a beacon of learning during the medieval period. Despite its cultural significance, Timbuktu faced numerous challenges, including invasions and internal strife. By the late 16th century, the city had been sacked by Moroccan forces, leading to its decline. Nevertheless, the legend of Timbuktu as a center of knowledge and wealth endures, symbolizing Africa's rich intellectual heritage. The legends of the lost African civilizations are tales of grandeur, innovation, and resilience. From the pyramids of Kush to the scholarly halls of Timbuktu, these civilizations have left an indelible mark on history. They remind us that Africa, often overlooked in mainstream historical narratives, has been a cradle of human achievement and cultural richness. As we uncover and celebrate these stories, we honor the legacy of the ancestors who built these magnificent societies and contributed to the global tapestry of human civilization. Their legends continue to inspire awe and wonder, inviting us to delve deeper into the mysteries of Africa's past and recognize the continent's vital role in shaping the world we live in today.